Then I send them the full podcast details, and we will have them in the show notes for this episode. This is episode 350. This is our 350th episode. Yay! These instructions cover things like sample questions I'll ask them, and I reiterate the importance of sound quality. I give them a time estimate so they can schedule, and lots of other details you'll see when you check out the show notes for this episode. Then I ask them to give me 3 days and times they can do the recording. I tell them I can usually confirm one of them. I also tell them my time zone and that evenings and weekends are okay with me. Maybe it's not with you. It really doesn't matter. It only matters that you are clear about when you can do the recording so you aren't back and forth with 10 emails to get it booked. Now, some people use online calendar services to do the booking and collect the information. I use a good old-fashioned paper calendar. Never once in 44 years of business has it crashed on. And if you want to use an online service, I mean, Calendly is a popular one. And but I got to tell you, the only time I ever screwed up a booking with someone is when they made me use their online calendar, and the time zones were all messed up. It wasn't extremely clear about our different time zones, and we had to reschedule, which took several months for us to get our schedules lined back up. So I use a paper calendar. Now, here's another thing. Some people like to batch a whole bunch of recordings on one day. I don't think I've done more than 3 in a day. Average is 1 or 2. I try to accommodate when the guest is available, and also I don't want to sound stale or bored or tired from doing too many in one day. Now, after all that is done, I write up a skeleton of a script. I put in a blurb about the current guest, and I remind listeners how great the last guest was in case they missed it. I do my announcements, and I choose the sponsor message or product of mine that I want to promote,